going to be your host for today. Just kidding, it's Joni as usual, your weird friend. Although I say the weird things, I don't always say what the auto-generated captions say that I say. I forgot my almond milk. Hang on. Start and immediately walk away. Okay. I got my almond milk. Gave you a little lunch lady arm jiggle. You don't have to snuff it. Might be old. Oh, it's fine. Okay. I am going to make a lemon protein cheesecake, oat-ish mixture. So if you've been here a minute, you know I do this. I don't like to make things that taste bad. So I'm sparing you because this cheesecakey goodness, and I mean it is really good. I love it. I might have hooked my mom on it a little bit. But I need to tell you, the only flavor so far that I found that is absolutely horrendous, no matter what I have tried, is chocolate. I like chocolate fine. Now, I'm not a chocoholic like some people. But I have tried to make this into chocolate, and it hasn't gone well yet. I kind of gave up because I really like the white chocolate flavoring. Today, we're doing lemon. You could also add chia seeds if you wanted to. In an effort to get in more protein in my diet and also a healthier dessert. So what's probably the most unhealthy thing in here is the fake sugar. Yes, sugar-free pudding. This is the Kroger brand because I couldn't find the regular one at the Wally World when I went. So, and for those of you that don't know, I live in like almost a remote area where we have a Dollar General that's the closest. So we don't have super shopping. Trying to decide what I want to do here. So I weigh most of the things that go in this, and if I'm baking, if I can get a recipe that has more weight measurements, I prefer that because that means less dishes and more precision. Now, I don't measure everything because I wing it sometimes, but I'm doing half a batch, so this will probably end up being 4 jars, which is technically 2 servings, but I split it into 4. And I'm thinking about throwing some blueberries in with it, not in this mixture, but like on top of it. I just don't like fresh blueberries because I'm not one that likes an explosion in my mouth. So, hold, we're going to pulse this, but I need to do a little extra more than I do the rolled oats. You can do rolled oats too. I'm using oat bran. It actually has a smidgen more protein content. Anyhow, I'm going to pulse it because I want it to be smooth. I don't like a chunky cold oatmeal. That's nasty. Kind of sounds like your car got something wrong with it. Lunch lady. Do the faux shizzle jiggle. Oh, it's raining oat bran. Okay. It's kinda not as fine as I'd like it. It'd probably take me putting more in there, and I don't want more, so let's clear this out. I'm gonna attempt to do 4 ounces of cream cheese. We're doing it by weight as well. So I showed you the lemon. White chocolate is the shizzity shiznickety. If you live in my area, please don't buy them out. I do that. Do you want to see do you see this? This is my Jell-O pudding mix container. I might be a pudding hoarder. Got a little pectin in there too, and I think I might have actual Jell-O for grapes because that's good, y'all. Sugar-free Jell-O. Trying to make the cuts where I can, but you know, fake sugar is also not good for you, so I'll let you know that. Not the cleanest food. This is not the cleanest, but it is delicious. You could always sub in whatever you prefer. I mean, with caution, sub in. Let us use this good old butter knife. I'm going to cut this in half. So, I will say, if you do not have this blender right here, our cooking blender, it's okay, but you may want to let your cream cheese soften. I know this one will still do the cream cheese. Oops. Go back to ounces. 4.6. There we go. I'm going to save this for another half batch. Move it out the way. Okay. Just put that right there. Next, I'm going to do, so if you can find this, I can't find it everywhere. I just sprinkled stuff. 23 grams of protein per serving. A serving is 3/4 of a cup. Pardon me. I think I'm putting a serving in here. Sorry, I have an itch between there. I'm putting, yes, 6 ounces. Hold, please. 1 1/4 cups. Yeah, so 3/4. No. Dirt. Y'all, I'm going to lock up. I need 5 ounces. So let me clear that out and load 5 ounces. Got little liquids up in there, so I'm going to scratch my nose. There we go. And start dumping this in. 2. So I will also say, sparing you the trouble, if you have a glass container blender, don't bang a metal utensil on it. My Dumas might have done that before and broke it. Okay, we got 5 ounces. There we go. Scooch that over. I have no napkin because that's classically how I roll. I need a cutting board and a napkin. Did you know that you were coming to the train wreck? Okay, got my hand wiped off. Let me get a bar board. Got this little boba board. Get my favorite knife. I forgot. I gotta think about how it's spelled, and I don't remember how it's spelled. Just kind of pronounce it. I think I've said it before. I don't know that I say it right. And I always tell you it's my favorite knife I can't pronounce. For real. And just, you know, FYI, I suck at spelling too. Because I grew up with spell check in the latter years when I started writing papers and things. So I'm not good at that either. Okay. Going right in. That's some produce bag. Favorite knife can't pronounce. Bar board, our cooking blender, and a scale. And that's the scoop and serve. Not always good at telling you what I'm using, and now I'm getting the citrus press out. So I'm going to do the citrus press first so I can judge how much milk I'm not adding, because I want this to be lemon. So we're going to lemon it up. Except for I didn't tar it out. So that was about, okay, we're going to go ahead and clear it. 3/4 of an ounce. I need 5 ounces of liquid. Isn't that nice? All right, let's get another one in there. Zena, the warrior princess. Another 3/4 of an ounce. So we got 1.5 ounces of lemon juice right now. I'm gonna do half of this one. Okay, it's baby snacks, don't roll around. So I'm conditioned to put that the wrong way because I've been doing it the wrong way for a while. All right, let's get her done. Shot of marmalade. Just got me again. There's some good noises for you. Okay. Ooh. Don't waste that. And I had to catch it. There we go. We got that done. Let's wipe my hands again. So we're at about 2.5 ounces of liquid. Let me put our protein powder in. So this is the kind I use because it doesn't taste terrible and it's not super expensive. I have tried the kind that have like the veggies and 6 trips to the salad bar, whatever it is. It's not bad. It is expensive. It has less protein in it, so you might want to add protein. But if you do that in these, also it tastes like what it has the flavor-ish. Like, you can't hide the protein powder flavor. So don't pick a nasty one thinking you're going to cover it up. Not with this. And I'm not going to say this tastes like straight up vanilla because it doesn't. Let's not be an idiot and clear this out. There we go. It doesn't taste like straight up vanilla or anything, but the flavor will come through. So just so you know, don't pick a nasty one. Anyhow, I order this on Amazon. I like it. It's pretty good for what it is. You ever hear me reference a powder cloud from a blender situation, that used to be it all the time. Okay, I was pretty sure I was gonna run out. I order backups. Depends on what it, you know, like my pudding mix over there. I like to have a backup. I also, not shamefully, have multiple cream cheeses in the fridge too. Like, it ain't just 2. We got 5 or 6 in there. And I think we've had up to 10 before. Because I will say this mixture, like, you could leave out the oats or oat bran. Trash. Oh, well, yep, that'll work. Got me the scoop. Because the scoops are usually buried, so I always favor scoop. Anyhow, you can omit the oats, especially if you're like watching your carbs or you don't want any. Not that carbs are bad, because they're not, but if you omit the oats, it kind of gives you a moussey texture, so I actually like the oats for texture, but I have done like a lemon tart-ish thing where I had lemon cookies as the crust, and then I mixed this up and put it in there, and it was delicious. So you can use this in more than just these cheesecakey oats. You can omit the oats. It is pretty versatile. I still need 2.5 ounces of that. And I need 20 grams of lemon pudding. And then I will pour this into my little jars, which when I get to that step, we'll be jumping off of here real fast because I like for it to be pourable. And if I let it sit, this is pudding, it'll start sitting up like pudding. Just kick my toe kick. Let's clear out my 60 grams, 64. I went 2 over of that. Now, I don't add any extra sugar or anything to this. The only extra flavor or sugar would be in my sugar-free pudding mix. Otherwise, everything's pretty good on its own. You could add a vanilla or a lemon extract if you wanted to. Let's clear that. We're going to add the almond milk. I'm going to take the lid off. And then I'm going to do 2.5 ounces, 2.5, 1.5. 2.5. There we go. All right, and I'm going to put this on smoothie. I have to clear out my pulsing from earlier. It won't let me without putting the lid on. I'm going to check my recipe real quick after I hit cancel. Yep, I got everything. Okay, sorry, that was probably louder since I was right there. I'm going to put this on smoothie. It's going to be loud, but I'm going to show you. So if it has any powder still up the sides, I'll just take that and kind of scrape it back down and then run it again on smoothie. But smoothie is only 1 minute. My apologies for the sounds. Word for the live. Let's get that out. Drop the word for the live in the White House Food group / community in the comments of the stream, or message me. I always put it in the description. I'm pointing up like it's above me, but it depends on, I guess, the video and if it's replay or not. I really don't know. Anyhow, message me the word for the live, which is going to be, I have a hard time, cheesecake. Please message me cheesecake, and I will get you entered. It will get you entered. You will enter yourself for this month's giveaway, which could be pretty sweet. I never really know what I'm doing. I should probably plan ahead and get y'all excited, but it's like a surprise. It's a fun little surprise or something. Anyway, I'm gonna hit this button now. There it goes. closet. I see the oat brand's not going down in there, so I'm gonna pop this off real quick. And I'm gonna knock it down because it's just like powder that's sticking to the side. Also, what I didn't, ooh, I almost stuck that in goo. What I didn't tell you, I just got goo all over me, is Scooby Snacks, my brain. This also cleans itself. It has a heated cleaning function, just so you know. I'll run out. I don't think I've ever run half a batch. Okay, we're going again. That was fun. Hopefully that didn't shake you around too much. Typically, these lives aren't very long because I got all my stuff together and I can knock these suckers out. But I think we're going a little longer today. It feels like we are. I'll wipe that off. Okay, this texture, just so you can see it. Get a little strap of... See, I can pour it right now. But when it sets up, which is why I'm weird about the liquid content, I don't know what you can see. It's really, really good, but I can pour this into the jars. I'm gonna set this to clean here in a minute. Anyhow, it sets up and it's almost like I would say it's like a cheesecake texture. And so I have some blueberries. I was thinking about cooking down with some of my fake sugar simple syrup and smashing because I don't like the fresh blueberries are weird. But I need to pour these in the jars. So I have a bunch of just little 8-ounce jars and I fill them about half-ish weigh, which I believe by weight most of the time is 4 ounces per. Depends on your batch. But I'm weird about the liquid content because I can always add more because I don't want it to be like lemon soup, if that makes sense. I like it to be like a cheesecake. I also am not the biggest fan of the moussey texture, which is why I add the oat bran. But I'll let y'all go. Don't forget, the word is cheesecake. You can message me if all else fails and you're not in the White House Food Group. Also, if you want a link to the White House Food Group, let me know. I'd love to have you there. Anyhow, if you have any questions, you need anything at all, I'm here, and I will catch y'all later. Thank you so much for tuning in.